One of the more anticipated Summer League debuts ever was Darren Peterson of the Utah Jazz, who was the second overall pick after not maybe reaching expectations in his freshman year at Kansas. And boy, has he delivered so far. And that makes me real excited to do a new look Utah Jazz rebuild today with no Walker Kessler now that he's a Laker. So what is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? Yeah, let's do the new look Jazz rebuild where they did bring back Jusuf Nurkic, my best friend. They brought in Jackson Hayes to help replace Walker Kessler. Cody Williams has shown flashes of progression in Summer League. They still have Lauri Markkanen. Ace Bailey had a very encouraging end to his rookie season. Bryce Sensabaugh is the bucket getter. You have Darren Peterson. They signed Josh Okogie, but this is the guy that we were trying to build around today. He has looked so good in Summer League so far, especially in that game against Cam Boozer and the Memphis Grizzlies. And they also have Keontae George and Isaiah Collier at the point guard spot. As Keontae George is extension eligible at the end of, right now at the end of the offseason. So let's go here to player progression. Keontae George, for some reason, regressing. There goes Nurkic, there goes Collier, there goes Sensabaugh. It's just kind of the roster that I downloaded. So we do have a lot of guys that are extension eligible, basically everybody from that 2023 draft class. So we can look here at an extension for Keontae George. I would give him like a fair amount, actually, sometimes when I download these because the roster creator has to do a lot, like trade overrides off. I'm going to honestly turn off trade approval. They're usually like, or at least I don't usually have that on, but I do want to triple check and see salary cap. Okay, just to make sure that's on. So yeah, I'm going to make sure that there's fair contracts given out. Like if Keontae George got extended, which I think I would like to now keep him because he's got to be happy that they saved up $30 million instead of giving Walker Kessler that. They can now allocate that to Keontae George. So I think we're going to use the Jalen Green extension as a little bit of a baseline. So we're going to go $33 million. We'll give him a player option in the last year. We are going to backload it like a normal contract there. And we will go a player option for Keontae, kind of like what Jalen Green got. Now, Markkanen's contract is expensive. Jaren Jackson Jr. is now making $50 million a year. I don't mind Sensabaugh, but I don't think I'm going to rush to it because we have a lot of wings, right? Like Markkanen could be a wing slash a bigger wing. You have Ace Bailey, you have Cody Williams, and yeah, like Darren Peterson's going to be on the perimeter as well. So let's look at the team here. It's going to be George, Peterson, Bailey. I don't love Triple J at the 5. Like we saw that in Memphis. I don't think at times it worked out as a rebounder. Definitely did not work out for Team USA in that 2023 FIBA World Cup, but we're going to give it a shot. Jusuf Nurkic can get like 18 minutes off the bench. That means I don't think I'm going to play Jackson Hayes. I would like to get Cody Williams in this rotation, though. I don't think I'm going to play Josh Okogie. So let's go like just 10 to Filipowski. We can go 15 to Nurkic, like really lower it. We can go 18. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Collier is going to get like, I don't know, 14 minutes a night. Let's go 18 to Williams and Sensabaugh. Maybe even a little bit more to Sensabaugh. We can go 20 there. We can go 32 to Triple J, 31 to Triple J. We'll do 33 Markkanen, 29 Ace, 33 Peterson. We'll do 35 to George, and we'll go a little bit more to Isaiah Collier, so I'm good with that. System proficiency is 3-star balance under Will Hardy. I also want to take a look at some of these shot tendencies. Yeah, like we can lower Triple J shot tendency. We can up Markkanen shot tendency. Definitely want to up Keontae George's touch tendency and shot tendency. Bailey can go up a little bit in the shot, lower in the touch. Peterson doesn't need to be this high as a rookie. We can kind of ease him into everything. We're pretty much good there, and I maybe want to bump up Cody Williams a little bit just to see what he can do. Start off the season on the road against the Mavericks. We end up losing by 5. I'm a little worried today because 2K does not like the Jazz, it feels like, in the sim, so I'm hoping they treat us a little bit better today. We get blown out by Milwaukee. Nice. So we have our first injury this year. It looks like it's to Lauri Markkanen, so I think that's a pretty simple switch for us. I mean, obviously, it's tough to replace Markkanen, but that means Nurkic is going to go in there as the starting 5. We can give Jaren Jackson Jr. a little bit more playing time. We can give, I think, Filipowski a little bit more playing time. And then let's get Jackson Hayes in there. You play about 10 minutes a night, 11 minutes a night. How bad is the injury to Markkanen? He is out for 1 to 2 weeks with the sprained wrist. Okay, could be worse. We are 8-13 on the season. And shout out to Desmond Bane winning NBA Cup MVP, averaging 33 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. All right, so we're here like approaching the trade deadline. It's not been the greatest season so far. We're not like one of the worst teams in the NBA, but we are the 12th seed right now. We're just a few games out of the play-in tournament, which is where I would like to be. I mean, if Darren Peterson looks this good, this team should be very good very soon. So Peterson's missed some time this year. Same with Markkanen. Those have kind of been the only injury guys this year. Bryce Sensabaugh has been a bucket getter. Obviously, I would like to have a little bit more defensive upside. Cody Williams has been pretty good this year. Collier's definitely struggled in that backup point guard role. And I wonder if we can upgrade kind of like the backup 5 spot. If I'm cool with Triple J there, or we think about moving Ace Bailey to the bench, Markkanen to the 3, Triple J to the 4, and we try to find our Walker Kessler. I know they don't grow on trees. This team did recoup some draft capital from that trade, but we don't own our first round pick in the 27 draft. I believe it is a swap with Memphis, or they get like that good swap of it. So like, yeah, we will not own that first round pick at all. So what I want to do here is I think I'm going to try to see like what I could get for Isaiah Collier as maybe a backup point guard. He's been kind of inefficient for us this year. I wonder if a team, it's maybe rebuilding, retooling, will take a flyer on him. I thought maybe Chicago. Could I get Trey Jones or something like that? We do have some second round draft capital. I would like to not trade those Lakers first because they can get good. And I guess we also saved a trade exception from the marketing deal, because I was like, how do we have like a third? We could take Miles Turner on for Isaiah Collier, and there's like a $25 million gap. So that's a center, but Miles Turner and Jaren Jackson Jr. is your front court. Ooh. You're going to get outmatched on the boards every single night. So I don't know if there's going to be anything like really good at DeMar. It's kind of funny. Mark Williams, I just don't know why the Suns would do that. Jamal Shed, Sadiq Bey, don't mind, but like, it's kind of another archetype. I'm just looking for a veteran point guard, to be honest with you. Trey Mann's probably not the veteran guy I like. Walter Clayton, bring him back here to Utah. Why not? Rob Dillingham. What about if we got Trey Jones? We did Trey Jones for Isaiah Collier and 2 second-round picks. Would they do that? They're going to say no. Will I get a reasonable... Oh, I don't even get a counter. Okay, what about... 3 second rounders. Okay, they agreed to that. So Trey Jones, welcome to Utah. You're going to be the backup to Keontae George going forward. Keontae's kind of been struggling this year, which is unfortunate. And you know what? I think I'm going to actually try to do Kyle Filipowski. Can I just do him for Mark Williams? Like I kind of wanted to get off the Jackson Hayes contract, but like I don't know who I could take back. Like I'll take back Jordan Goodwin. Can I take Jamari Booyah? I'll take Booyah. So we'll do Booyah for Hayes, Filipowski for Mark Williams. We have the trade exception. They're going to say no to that, it looks like. They would want Yusuf Nurkic, and you give me Luke Kennard. Yeah, I mean, I should do that. And I throw in a second rounder. All right, we're going to do that trade. So we make a notable trade with the Jazz, or excuse me, with the Suns there at the deadline. Mark Williams can now kind of rotate into that center duo because Jaren, he's averaging 7.5 rebounds a night. He needs to be better from 3. So I would like for... yeah, Trey Jones to get in there. I don't really know if I need to play Luke Kennard that much. He does help out our 3-point spacing, but I think I need to get Trey Jones some more minutes. I might lower the Keontae minutes a little bit, definitely bump up the Darren Peterson minutes, and maybe he could be our guy in the second half. All right, Wemby wins MVP, averaging 29, 15, and 5. Cameron Boozer is your rookie of the year, 18, 5, and 3. Dame, 22 and 4, coming off the bench for the Blazers. Jason Tatum is your clutch player of the year. Shout out to Sean Sweeney, coach of the year in year number 1. The Jazz, I don't know. Like, I think they're going to be better. I know losing Walker Kessler is going to be, I think, a huge loss. Obviously, they weren't good last year. Nobody knows how good they would have been or wouldn't have been if they didn't have Walker Kessler. I was really excited to see Triple J and Kessler in the front court together. I think that could have been the best defensive front court in the NBA. And we got Triple J on all defensive second team. It does look like, unfortunately, if we made the play-in, he will be out for it. Darren Peterson, 18, 9, 4.5. I mean, it's funny because he had, I think, a career high of 4 assists at Kansas, which is like pretty low. He had 12, I think, in that summer league game against the Grizzlies. So we are going up against the Warriors. I don't know who's more disappointed to be here. Probably Golden State. Triple J's out, so we're going to go Mark Williams at the 5. We can go 17 to Cody Williams. Do I want to play Josh Okogie? I think I'd rather just throw in Luke Kennard. Kogie's not bad, and we could probably use some more defense, but we're going to throw in Luke Kennard for 12 minutes a night. Trey Jones can get about 17. Cody Williams, 18. Sensabaugh can get about 24. 30 to Mark Williams is always risky. We're going to go 35 to Markkanen, 33 to Ace. I'm going to go like 37 to Peterson, and then we'll go 34 to Keontae. Can we beat Golden State in the first leg of the play-in? Or we're going to give Memphis like a pretty good lottery pick, it looks like. So, okay. Second quarter is not great, I will say. We need to kind of bounce back here in the third. Obviously, no Triple J is an issue. And, okay, thanks for coming, Utah. We end up losing by 35 points. Sensabaugh was our leading scorer. Peterson, 3 of 11 from the field and 6 turnovers. Did not play too well. So the Jazz season is over. I think we would just have those Lakers picks. We do have some other, like, I think a Minnesota pick, maybe a Cleveland pick in there long term as San Antonio plays Orlando in the finals, and Orlando is going to win in 5. And Paolo is your finals MVP. So the number 1 pick in 22 beats the number 1 pick in 23. LeBron picked the next. I hope you guys know what team LeBron is on by the time you guys see this video, because I am ready for this to be over, but I don't know. You guys are probably going to see this on the 9th. We'll see. I don't think he's signing with the Utah Jazz. Hey, you never know, though. They might have to give him literally like equity in the state of Utah. So we gave them 11 from the Lakers in the Triple J trade. We will have to give them, don't move up. Okay. We're going to have to give them 12 as well. So Memphis is about to have 2, 11, and 12. That's pretty good. We're going to keep Will Hardy as our head coach. I wouldn't mind trying to get like a first round pick, but we are going to have to either move some type of pick to get in there. So yeah, Memphis is going to get this pick. I don't think it's from a swap. I think they just get it outright. I think maybe we get the Cavs first. I think we do have to maybe swap there. Or do we just not get a pick in general? No, I think we're going to do this there. So we do have a late first round pick, which we could probably use Sean Keda, who played at it's not Barca, it's Barca, with Kusturica and Boomjay, Beast going to UNC next year. We can scout out Hugo, but I mean, he's not less than there. Mika Murnin, we could look at Thomas Hauk. Any BYU guys? Well, I guess Bruce Branch would be the BYU guy. I don't think he's lasting that late in the draft. So we can scout out some of these international guys as well. So we do have a first round pick. We have a second round pick. I don't think I'm going to make a big trade yet. I don't know who would be the first guy out. I thought it would be like Marketing because he's 30, he's making a lot of money, but it could be Keontae at this point. We'll see if we're ready to make Peterson a 1. So let's just go to our next pick. They're at 24. What did the Grizzlies use on our first rounder? They used it on Brandon McCoy. Okay. They have Elijah Williams, and then they ended up taking Jordan Smith at 2. Makes sense. Ty Jerome on the market? No, I'm not going to trade for Ty. So we could take Mika Murnin. I mean, that would be kind of cool. You get 2 Finnish guys on the same team with Markkanen and Murnin. They call him Slim Jesus. We'll do that. Why not? We did trade away Kyle Filipowski, Nurkic, Hayes. We can go out and grab him. I like the idea of Amari Allen. Patrick Gungba's still here. Jojo Tugor, Juke Harris. I don't mind Juke Harris. Elijah Arenas. You know, we'll go upside play. We'll go upside play. I don't think Gilbert ever played for the Jazz, but we're going to take his son Elijah, and we take Murnin, somebody from USC and Arkansas. Luke Kennard opts in. Cody Williams, I'm going to pick up. Trey Jones, I'm going to pick up. Zafim Makayuk, we are going to decline. We are going to try to bring back Sensabaugh. It's just like a normal asking price. Giannis is asking for $70 million. Oh my God, that's insane. So Sensabaugh, I'm trying to think of like a comp. Like he could maybe be like the Benedict Mathurin. I think Kuminga might be a little bit too much. Quentin Grimes tier. So I would like to bring him back. Let's do a 3-year deal worth $30 million, but the last year is not going to be a fully guaranteed contract. So I think he will accept that. Makayu could be gone. Conchar could be gone. Booyah's got a deal from me. When did I give him that? Did you see me give him that? No. So we are going to pretty much just get Sensabaugh. We're going to renounce the rights on the other guys. We're going to lose the trade exception on Walker Kessler. Damn, Kyrie didn't resign, or excuse me, Kawhi didn't resign. That might have already happened by the time you guys see this. So next year, I don't know. Like we have Jackson Jr., we have Mark Williams, we have, I guess, 2 Williams on the team, Markkanen, Murnin, Sensabaugh, Bailey, Peterson, Kennard, Okogie. I'm kind of good on free agency. Like we do have a little bit of a taxpayer exception. Like Cam Johnson could be a good pickup. DeAndre Hunter could be a good pickup. Khalil Ware got non-tender. Damn. Nikola Vucevic is there. Khalil Ware would be a great pickup. But like we have Mark Williams. Oh my God, he was a monster. I mean, what's the most I can give you? I can give you $10 million. But then like, why have him and Mark Williams? Do I trade away Mark Williams? I'm trying to think here what I want to go with. I wouldn't mind Ware. Shot blocker, another floor spacer. But like, would I rather just give that to a better point guard? I mean, AJ Mitchell is here. Do I get AJ Mitchell and then trade Trey Johnson? All right, let's do that. Let's sign AJ Mitchell. Let's give him that 3 for 33. And then I'm going to look to trade, I think, Trey Jones after this. All right, I'm going to ask for 3 second-round picks from the Clippers in 28, 29, and 31 for Trey Jones. They're going to accept that. That also creates a trade exception. Giannis goes back to the Heat. Jokic goes to the Warriors. Okay. Donovan Mitchell back. Well, he already signed that extension with Cleveland. Kawhi goes to the Hawks. All right, I'm pretty sure. Like, Kawhi, I don't know if this is a hot take. He's made so much money in his career, but like, you know how KD just took like $45 million a year from the Rockets a year ago, and it's allowed them so much more cap flexibility? Come on, can you give Toronto a pay cut? Like, why do you got to take $60 million from them at this point? Like, I know you're worth that. Like, you're one of the 10 best players in the NBA. You want to be paid as such, but like, I don't know, you're 35, 36, like, take a little bit of a pay cut to help Toronto win it all again. Like, I don't know who owes it to Kawhi more. Is it the Raptors, who like Kawhi was able to get them a ring, and like he's arguably the best player, not like the greatest Raptor of all time, but the best individual Raptor of all time from his 2019 season? Or does Kawhi own it to Toronto for kind of leaving them in the dust? They didn't get an asset for him. There's the aspiration scan. I don't know. So we can already re-sign Keontae. Not going to do that. Marketing and Triple J we could push. Cody Williams, 14 mil. We're not going to give you that. So we can allow you to hit probably restricted free agency in a year from now. So let's go to the 2028 season and let's just hope we're better, man. Let's just hope we're better. So it's going to be Keontae, Peterson, Bailey, Market, and Triple J. I'm honestly okay with whatever 2K comes up with. I just think instead of Kennard, I'd rather just see one more year of, we can go, 18 there. And I want to see what Cody Williams can do. Injuries will happen, so guys can come and go in the lineup. But yeah, I'm good with this. If we do not make the playoffs as a top 6 seed, Will Hardy might be out ya. All right, so we are better this year at the deadline, but we're still not like really good. We are 23 and 27 now. There's a gap in the West. Like that's the 7th seed. To get to the 6th seed, like we're only a game and a half, and I guess that's where I want to be. Just in that range. So Mark Williams got hurt early in the year. He dislocated his patella, unfortunately. So yeah, it's like Triple J at the 5, and then you kind of have like, I think, has Mika Mernon not played? But yeah, Darren Peterson's been our leading scorer. He's just like a GOAT rebounder at his size. Jaren Jackson Jr. 17 a night, Markkanen 17 a night. Same with Keontae, same with Ace. I mean, we'll get him back at one point, but I am questioning the idea of like maybe trading away Cody Williams for a center until he comes back. And I was going to maybe lose Cody Williams in the offseason anyway, because he does want a lot of money. So maybe we could trade Cody Williams at the deadline, and that'll be like my big addition there. So I'm sure I'll get offered a nice center. Chris Sinak, Nick Claxton, and Niederhauser. I just don't really want to trade Sensabaugh. I mean, Portis is fine, but I just don't want to include anything else in this deal. Can I just trade Cody Williams? Why does it got to be other stuff in here? Quaidance, Miles Turner. Like, Miles Turner is going to cost me AJ Mitchell. Like, no, thank you. We can go through some centers here. I mean, I guess it's like $7 million, but I think we have a trade exception as well, where there could be like a better sweet spot. Berenjay, interesting. Sorber, I feel like I've gotten these guys a lot. Iguodala would be a good pickup. We've already made a trade with them. Aiden is in San Antonio. Filipowski's in Houston. Capella, Misi, Kalkbrenner's in the G League. Okay. Zach Collins. I don't really know if I want Zach Collins. Zubats, or not Zubats, Vucevic. Kata, Sharp wouldn't be bad. Gafford at 18. Kamana watches now with a Dallas Maverick. Okay. Kristaps is back there in Dallas as well. We could trade for 41-year-old Al Horford. Damn, there's not a lot of centers making like around $7 million. Hannes Steinbach is there. They did just draft Daniel Jacobson with the 8th overall pick, and they have Jakob Poeltl for some reason. Steinbach hasn't been good. I mean, is there a Cody Williams or Steinbach trade? I did get some second rounders from the Clippers in the offseason. I don't really want to trade away a first. I'll throw in 3 seconds, but that's probably it. I'm not going to really throw in more than that. All right, we can look for a different center. Honestly, it might just be Khalil Ware. Can we do Cody Williams or Khalil Ware? They say no, and that's the guy I wanted to sign in the offseason. He only went for like $6 million. Let's do another second. Bang, there we go. All right, Khalil Ware, welcome to the team. You're going to get some meaningful minutes, definitely, until Mark Williams comes back, and Peterson's going to be out for like 1 to 2 more weeks. All right, so Wemby wins MVP. Jordan Smith Jr. is your Rookie of the Year. Scoot Henderson, 6th Man of the Year in Milwaukee. Kasperi Jonas, Most Improved. I guess Scoot is backing him up. Mitch Johnson got Coach of the Year. Did we make enough of a late season push with Darren Peterson making All-NBA 3rd team in year 2 to at least be a top 6 seed? What could have been Walker Kessler and Jaren Jackson Jr. Peterson, okay. Oh my God. We had 3 guys on the all defensive teams. I've definitely gotten that before, but it feels like it's been a minute since I've seen that. Hell yeah, let's go. That's what I'm talking about. So we ended up as the 7th seed this year, so we don't get a guaranteed spot in the playoffs. Damn, Minnesota finished 5 games better than us. We better make it out of the play-in. I need to give the fans playing tournament basketball. We're going to do so still without Mark Williams. He's out 6 to 8 weeks. Markkanen, you could play through the injury. I know they don't want him to play, but we will play. So that's going to be the starting 5. Khalil Ware, 25 minutes. Let's go 20 to Mitchell, 29 to Keontae, 38 to Peterson works with me. I like that. Kennard, was he that good of a shooter? 42 from 3. Probably should roll him in there with Sensabaugh. And that's going to mean, yeah, like no minutes to Mernon or anybody like that. So I got 4 more left. Let's go 32 to Markkanen. We can go, or 33 to Markkanen, 34 to Triple J. Please beat Memphis here. Cameron Boozer versus Darren Peterson in the play-in tournament. 2K does not like us in the sim. They don't want to see us winning. Okay, great second quarter, good third quarter. Can we get the victory? Yes, we can. We are going to beat them by 9. And the Utah Jazz, for the first time since 2022, have made the playoffs. I don't see the Lakers. I don't remember. I think the 28 is a swap with the Lakers, so that should move us up at some spots. Like, yeah, I think a decent amount in the lottery, but we'll get there when we get there. So we're taking on Portland here in round 1. I mean, a winnable series for sure on our part. And we lose game 1 by 19. Triple J was our leading scorer. Khalil Ware at 15 rebounds. All right, we lose game 2 by 9. Denny had 30. Triple J had 21. Peterson, 4 of 22. 2 of 13 from 3. We cannot win on our home court. We lose by 8. A sweep would kind of suck. And we get swept. All right, so we still have yet to win a playoff game since 2022. I don't even know if I want to look at some of these shooting splits. How bad are they? Triple J shot 56 from the field, 50 for Keontae, 37 from the field for Markkanen, 28% from the field for Peterson. Good Lord. 40% for Mitchell, 42 from Bailey. Not good. Not good in the slightest. But hey, at least we made it to the playoffs. We do own our first round pick this year as well. Portland versus Toronto in the NBA Finals, and Portland wins in 7. So at least on the bright side, we lost to the team that won it all. So you know what? I'll take that at the end of the day. Let's move over here to the 2028 offseason. We're going to override KD's retirement. Harden we could do as well. Dame as well. He's an 87. Might as well keep him around. LeBron I can't do. He ended up playing for the Mavericks. Steph I can't do as well. And there goes Clay, retired on the Thunder. Game 6 Clay. Steph retires. He goes to the Hall of Fame with Clay. I don't think I'm going to move on from Will Hardy, but we'll see. So now we're just hoping the Lakers pick moves up in the draft. I do want to triple check the lottery odds on that. It's right there at 10. And I didn't mean the lottery odds, more so the swap. So the swaps are in 28 and 30, and the unprotected firsts are 21 and 33. So we do get an unprotected swap here, and that is going to end up not moving up, but we are going to get the 10th overall pick. We will give the Lakers 18. And Will Hardy has one more year left. It's going to be a big year for him, because if we do not, I think, have a competitive round 2 loss at the minimum, he's going to be gone. So, hey, we made the playoffs, so we get the 10th overall pick. It could be worse. It could be worse. I really like this draft class. We can look at all 3 of these centers at the top. We can look at all 4 of these power forwards. The point guard class is okay. It's not great, but I think we can look at Mercer, Page. Ken Gibson could also be pretty good as well. I don't know if Caden Daughtry's in this class. So, yeah, I do have to give the Lakers the 18th overall pick in this draft. So yeah, I think I'm going to stay at 10. I don't really know. I'm probably just going to go best player available, although I do like the positional depth that we have at the moment, but I don't know. We'll see what we end up doing here. Charlotte's on the clock. They're going to take CJ Clarence Rosser, who I think is playing at the same high school as Beckham Black. Chris Staritza goes 3. Aiden Diggs goes 4. I don't know if there's a point where we want to trade up. Joakim Boomjay could be the guy. Could be the guy. So King Gibson goes 5. The Wizards are here at 6. Do I trade up to get him? He was a beast in my Clippers rebuild. I might. So who's picking here at 5? It's Charlotte. Or no, I think it's Washington at 6. So what would it take for me to move up from 10 to 6? I could trade like Mark Williams, because I have Khalil Ware. 10 and Mark Williams for 6. And probably just want a first round pick instead. Can I get the swap best in 29? They're going to say no. I'll also include my 20. I don't really want to trade any of the Jazz swaps. I'll trade away my water protected first next year as well. Can we do this trade with Mark Williams? Bang. All right, so we're on the clock. We are going to take Joakim Boomjay from he's American because he played for the American team in the U17s, but he did play at the Barcelona U17 squad, or youth squad, not U17 squad, last year with Kurt Saritza and Sean Cato, who I mentioned earlier. And we're going to hopefully develop him to be our long-term center on this roster. I'm not really sure how much he's going to play next year, but I wanted to trade up and get like a guy. Cam Mercer could have been a guy that we traded up for as well. I think the one guy, like, I don't know. I don't really know who's going to last here between Triple J Marketing and Keontae George. So we're going to pick up the team option on Bailey Peterson and Elijah Arenas. We are going to have no qualifying offers. Do we have any free agents that we want to bring back? Nothing. Eric Daly Jr. I mean, if I need to fill out a roster spot, I enjoyed watching him this past year at UCLA. We'll give him a 1-year deal. Why not? The most random signing there. We're going to renounce the rights on Okogie, Kennard. We had to sign Isaac Okoro. Some trade exceptions we're probably going to lose out on. Because, like, right now we do have, like, 3 point guards on the roster. I think we're good. Maybe I'll sign, like, a veteran shooting guard. Like Isaiah Joe on a 1-year deal. Just gives me a good 3-point shooter. And then Matas Buzela signed with the Suns. Sarr to the Lakers. Klingin to the Grizzlies. Siakam to the Wizards. Back AD to the Wizards. Castle to the Pacers. What is going on? Zion to the Nets. Harden to the Mavericks. What is going on? All right, so Triple J's our highest overall for now. It should be Peterson soon. Marking in there at an 86. Bailey's up to an 86. Mitchell goes down. Sensabaugh goes down. Merton goes up. I don't know if he's going to like crack the rotation this year. All right, and then any contract extensions that we want to get done. Like Triple J's got a player option. I think we'll let him hold out on that. Marking in. He has no, he's actually an unrestricted free agent. So we could give Marketing like a 2-year extension worth $25 million. I think we're going to do that at a flat rate. And yeah, we're going to bring him back there. Keontae, I don't think he's going to opt out. We'll see going forward. But obviously we have our eyes set on, I'd say like Peterson. And then like anything more in that backcourt is complimentary. So Keontae, Peterson, Bailey, Marketing, Triple J could be the 5. We're going to have Ware. Damn, they want to play Joe. I don't know if I want Joe to get in there. I think I'd like to see what Merton could do for like 10 minutes a night. Like Joe can eventually get in there. We'll go like 15 to Sensible. I got about 8 more minutes. Like, let's see what Boom J can do. Boom J squared. I just found out recently his dad played in the NBA, which is pretty cool. All right, so in a do or die year, Will Hardy is getting his shit together. We are currently 35-19 with a 7.8 point differential. The West is definitely better this year, but I think we do have our eyes set on a top 6 spot in the Western Conference. Ace Bailey's been kind of our banged up guy this year. Same with Keontae George. They played Eric Daly a little bit. What? I never really decided to play him, but okay. I do think we could be active at the deadline. I'm wondering about like a Keontae George for you. That's really it though, because like Peterson's our guy. I'd like for Ace to be our guy. I'm ready to go into the playoffs one more time with this front court, but then the changes could be on the horizon. Like Isaiah Joe's played fairly well. I don't know if I'm ready for the Keontae extension. I would think that he opts in for $30 million because his asking price is only $21 million. So I might be hesitant there. We do have some nice draft capital. So we do have a swap best with the Bucks and Celtics this year, plus a swap best with the Cavs and the Timberwolves. So it gives us some really good optionality. If we look at some of the worst teams in the NBA, the Bucks and the Celtics, and then the Timberwolves and the Cavs. Okay, so the Cavs are 21 and 30. That's good. Celtics and the Bucks are both actually pretty respectable. The Bucks are pretty good this year. And then I think the Wolves were the other team. And wait, where are the Wolves? They're like 24 and 25. So we might get another lottery pick, which is nice. I think that's really going to be it for me, though. I do think we get nothing from the Walker Kessler trade in 2029. Yeah, I'm not going to trade Keontae. I'm just going to hope that this team plays well in the second half and we could just stay as the top 4 seed in the West would be nice. Could we get something better? So Jokic wins MVP in Golden State. Roster Rookie of the Year. Jalen Green, 6th man. Depoys and Ben Thompson in Toronto. Sar Most Improved. Giannis Clutch Player of the Year, Miami. And Dusty May is your Coach of the Year. Nobody on All-NBA first team. I was going to say, is Peterson going to make second team? He does. 25, 10, and 6. 51, 39, 89 splits. That is a top 10 player in the league. That could be an MVP candidate. Luka signed with the Rockets. Okay, I got to do a new look Rockets rebuild. They got some new guys. They got some new uniforms as well. Shout out to Triple J and Peterson on all defensive second team. And we're going up against the Thunder here in round number 1. Yeah, they played each other in round 1 in what was that 2018 Donovan Mitchell's rookie year. That was Melo, Paul George, and Russ going out early. So we are pretty much at full strength, I believe, for the playoffs. I don't think I'm going to play Boom J. He kind of struggled a little bit. So we're going to go. How did Murnan play in his like playing time this year? Not much. All right, so it's going to be like 18 to Ware, 18 to Mitchell. We can go 15 to Joe, 18 to Sensabaugh. And then let's go 38 to Peterson, 34 to Bailey, 33 to Markkinen, and let's go 34 to Triple J. Can we beat Shea, DiVincenzo, J-Dub, Chet? They still have Hartenstein. They got Bruce Branch as well. Game 1, going to go to the Utah Jazz, 148, 135, 37 for Markkinen. There we go, Lowry. He did sign the extension. Triple J's in the contract here. We blow them out in Game 2. There we go, Peterson. You were so bad in round 1 last year. We needed that. We are going to lose Game 3 by 24. Peterson with 36, 12, and 9. Game 4, all right. We had a lot of momentum, a lot of hype, and then we dropped 2 in a row. Peterson, man, he has showed up in the playoffs. He's almost averaging a 30-point triple-double on 70% true shooting. Huge Game 5, and we're going to win it. Let's go. 124, 112. Triple J showed up in this one. Hell yeah. Ace kind of struggled a little bit, but he's averaging 16 in the playoffs. Game 6, we win, and for the first time since 2020, I think Brunson beat them in round 1 and 22, right? I don't remember. Yeah, that's 2021 because they were a 1 seed that year. We advanced. We ended up winning 164, 150. Right? 2021? Do I have that right? No. 2021 because they lost to the Clippers in round 2. Shea had 51. Keontae had 40. There we go. And we are in the conference finals conference semifinals to take on the Dallas Mavericks. Peterson Beast, Markkinen Beast in round 1. So we're going up against Harden, Watson, Flagg, Keyshawn, Maluach. Do they have Morez anymore? They have Zachary Sachet? Doesn't look like it. All right, that's a really different team. We're going to lose Game 1 by 20. Cooper Flagg might be him. Game 2, we're going to lose, unfortunately, by 22 points. Game 3, we're going to win. There we go, by 19. Like I said, just give it a competitive round 2 exit. And Will Hardy, if you lose in 5, I don't know, man. 15 rebounds for Khalil Ware. We are going to lose in 5. How bad were the losses? 20 points, 22, 10, 20, 19. They were all in double figures. So I don't know, Will Hardy. We'll see if there's anybody better out there. But in this series, Peterson showed up. Triple J struggled. Ace struggled. Ace is about to be a free agent. So we'll see. Dallas beats Houston in 7. The Knicks beat Milwaukee in 5. In the Brunson Porzingis Bowl, the Mavericks win in 6 with Cooper Flagg becoming a Finals MVP. In 2029, we are going to see KD retire, Drew Holiday, James Harden retire, Kyrie retire. We can override him. Everybody else can probably go. Eric Spoelstra retires. Dame, Harden, Durant, Hall of Fame. Okay. League meetings, not going to do anything there. Draft lottery time. We do get some swaps. I don't even know where the swaps can treat us, but let's find out. not on the top 4. We are going to get 10 via Minnesota. We are going to give the Wizards the 25th overall pick, okay? And then we're also going to get, hey, 14 Boston from the trade up last year. So, yeah, I gave Washington my first rounder last year from the trade up. We get 10 and 14. Okay, I can live with that here in the 29 draft. I wonder if we're going to make a trade. I would have liked to have, I don't know, Keontae under contract. I'll offer Kidd a contract and Mike Brown, but I think I'm going to bring Will Hardy back, but let's see. We get Hardy or Kidd. Kidd's got a lot better ratings, at least in terms of sports medicine. You know what? We got to go to Jason Kidd. We're going to go to Jason Kidd to be the next head coach of the Utah Jazz. So there's some good guys here. Obviously, Isaiah Hamilton, Bamba Toure. You got AJ Williams, Eric Dampier. Beckham Black's always rated so low. Coates and Hiller. Yeah, we'll do Beckham Black. All right, so I don't know if I'm going to keep both these picks. We'll see. I mean, Triple J is a free agent. Keontae's a free agent. So is Peterson right now, technically. So we do have a lot of financial wiggle room if we wanted to make a fairly big trade. But I think I actually might try to consolidate the picks and move up again. So the Wizards at 1 select AJ Williams. It's a good pick. Number 2, the Rockets are going to select or trade Zach LaVine and Conor Murray-Boyle's coming in. And the Kings are getting 2, which is a great trade for them. They get Eric Dampier. This guy from Spain goes 3. I mean, we do have capital if we wanted to move up for Isaiah Hamilton at 4. I'm intrigued. Who's got 4? Sacramento, they just got 2, so I feel like they would be shopping this pick as well. Let's see. Can I give you 10, 14, 39? Do I want to throw in? I'll throw in Khalil Ware in this deal as well. And I think they're going to say yes to that. Bang. There we go. So welcome to the team, Isaiah Hamilton. From, I want to say he's going to Montverde. Don't quote me on that, though. Don't quote me on that. He did play for Team Canada in the U9 or U17s. He struggled a little bit. So we're going to sign Isaiah Hamilton, which may mean Bryce Sensabaugh could be gone. Triple J opts out. Keontae opts in. Peterson pick it up. Sensabaugh, there could be like a sign and trade. I mean, like, do I want to bring back? I mean, I probably should bring back Triple J, right? What is he at? Oh my God, he's got 4 offers out there. Nothing's legitimate. Ace, 46 mil. I don't know. That's a lot of money. So do I want to keep Keontae around? I mean, he's not at a bad price tag. Him and Mitchell's like a really good point guard duo. I mean, we could pivot to the trade market, but like, I don't know. Like, we can go into next year with Triple J and Boom J. Rhymes. Marketing and Murnin, the finish. Hamilton, Ace. I'd probably trade Sensabaugh. Let me just see. So we're gonna offer Triple J an extension. It's gonna be a 3-year deal. $40 million flat rate. We're going to do kind of like the Brandon Ingram deal. I'll do a player option on the last year. So he's going to accept that. We are not re-announcing the rights on Ace. We will on like Eric Daly. Shout out to him though. He got way more runtime than I thought. We're going to keep the dialogue open with Ace and Elijah. I don't really want to pay Ace $40 million a year. I'm sure he would ask for that. But we did just draft a small forward, which means, I don't know. I don't want to trade Sensabaugh until I know I'm bringing back Ace, but I don't know what the price tag's going to be. Like, then, oh my God, that's a lot of money. And then, like, we got to pay Peterson in a year. Boy. And we got this extension. I mean, yeah, Peterson's a free agent. I mean, Markkanen only has 1 year left. 2 years left, excuse me. So Ace gets a deal from the Nuggets, 3 for 147. I'm going to eat it now, but there's a chance I end up trading him down the line. So let me shop Bryce Sensabaugh here. All right, I'm actually going to trade Bryce Sensabaugh in a second to Chicago for Jordan Page, who I think goes to Notre Dame High School. Unless I'm thinking of somebody else, which I don't know if that's the same high school that Tyron Stokes partially went to. But we're going to do this trade for a second. He was the 15th pick last year, didn't play for them. And then we are going to sign like one more small forward. Sign Bryce McGowan's, why not, on a 1-year deal, and one more center also in case Bouger gets hurt. We could sign Juju Reese, why not? He's a great rebounder, so we'll do that on a 2-year deal. Sign McGowan's. Can we get Reese? There we go. And then we'll probably get Elijah back on the QO. Tatum back to Boston, Jaylen Brown, and we're back to Philly. Booker goes to Chicago. LaMelo to Boston. Hello. And yeah, we get Elijah Arenas on the QO, so it's going to be Peterson, Triple J, Ace. I think this is like the last year of this forward combo, or at least this trio, or this foursome maybe. I think one of these guys could be gone at the end of the year. We have Hamilton, we have Boucher in the wings. All right, so Peterson, yeah, we'll lock up now. Ooh, that is an expensive deal. So Keontae could be gone. AJ Mitchell, like, we'll worry about that next year. Let's go to the 2030 season. Maybe we win it all this year. It just doesn't matter. So Keontae at the 1. Peterson, Bailey, Markkanen, Triple J. They want to play Hamilton a lot, which, hey, that excites me. But we're going to go like 20 to Mitchell, 18 to Hamilton. I didn't really intend on playing Bryce McGowan's. I'd rather see what like Murnin can do. And then there's Boom J. Like, why are we not playing him? 2K. What are we doing here? So let's go 20 there. Let's do, I don't know, 15 to Mernon. Like, I want to see what these young guys can do. We're gonna go 35 to Peterson, 35 to Ace, 32 there. We can go about 32 to Keontae. System proficiency 3. No, we're gonna go to 4. No, what is balanced? 4-star balance. Back to back to start off the year. Love that 2K. We dominate to start off the year. Looks good with me, not gonna lie. All right, we're actually killing it right now. Jaren Jackson Jr., NBA Cup MVP. We are 24-4. We are the best team in the Western Conference right now. Vibes are very high in Utah. We did have an injury to Keontae earlier, and Peterson is out right now with a hand fracture. He's been unreal, but yeah, things are going well. Like, I threw in Jordan Page. He's been good. Elijah, I threw in when Keontae got hurt. He wasn't playing that well. But we got Boom J in there. We got Isaiah Hamilton in there. I'm excited about the future and the present. All right, so we're here at the trade deadline with a 45-7 record. Vibes are very high here in Utah with a 22.9 point differential. We've had some injuries along the way, but like, we're doing okay right now. Ace Bailey's going to be back in 1 to 2 weeks. Triple J, he's been kind of worth it so far because I'm getting like a defensive stud. Peterson's been the #1 on this team. I don't really know if I want to make a trade. Like, I know Keontae's going into his contract year. We have Hamilton, like, he's a rookie. He's young. We have Reese and Boom J. They want to play Reese, but I want to play Boom J. And yeah, I don't think I'm going to make any trades. This team is really good. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. We signed Sion James to the minimum. And let's see if this team can win it all. And Paolo Banchero wins MVP this year. Bamba Torre wins Rookie of the Year. Mikael Brown, 6th Man of the Year in Brooklyn, and Most Improved, and Clutch Player of the Year. Oh boy, 73-9. So was Will Hardy holding us back? I don't know. But now this team is reaching its fullest potential where I just broke or tied the NBA all-time win record. I mean, Peterson would have ended up on an all-NBA team, but he definitely didn't play enough games. We got Triple J on all defensive second team and Isaiah Hamilton on all rookie. I think that was second team or first team. So we ended up with a 21.1 point differential. We finished the season on a 13-game winning streak. Oh yeah, this team is really good. This team is so good. So I'm excited to see what they can do in the playoffs. Peterson missed out on the eligibility by 2 games. Ace Bailey missed a lot of time this year, but we are pretty much at full strength. They want to play Mitchell, and now we'll play Keontae. I know he's hurt. So it's got to be that starting 5. We're going to go like 16 to Hamilton for the playoffs because he's still a rook. We're not going to play McGowns. We're not actually, we might play McGowns. I'm not going to play Reese. How was Mernon this year? Not good. Okay, we are not going to play Mernon. We will play McGowns about 14 a night. And then we're going to play Boom J in that last spot for about, we could do 17 a night. Yeah, like this team is set up so well for the future. We're going to go like 29 to George, 38 to Peterson is good, 33 to Markkanen, 33 to Ace. We should beat the Clippers in round 1. They have Garland, Knipple, Ingram, Graves, Queen. What is this team? Harrison, Superi. They do not have, I got a couple former Gonzaga guys. They do not have, what's his name? Keaton Wadler. So we are going to sweep them just like that. There we go. We're taking on Houston in round number 2. Peterson 28 and 17 tonight, 5.5 assists. Ace 23 and 9. Triple J 22 and 9. Keontae 17. Mitchell 15. Markkanen 14. He struggled a little bit. So we're taking on Luka Levine, this guy who just got like traded to the Mavericks or something like that in the offseason. His rights, not too familiar with him. They got a couple 2024 guys in Murray Boyles, or 2025, excuse me, and Newell. Split the first 2, win game 3, lose game 4, win game 5, please win in 6. Yes, okay. So the Utah Jazz win in 6. We're taking on the Spurs here in the conference finals. I mean, not really a great series from us, but Harper, Ivy, Vassell, Quaidance, Wemby. They were a 7 seed, which is kind of odd. Like, they're never that bad ever. So that kind of scares me a little bit. I don't know why. I mean, I don't know. I'm scared by this team regardless. We lose by 1. Game 1. Wemby with a 20 and 20. Game 2, we win. There we go. 140-107. Please win game 3. Damn it. We lose by 2. So we've lost by 1 and by 2. Game 4, we're going to win. There we go. 111-100. Peterson with 28. Markkanen with 16. Please win game 5. Yes. There we go. We won by 13. Can we win game 6 and say this is it? Because if San Antonio takes me to game 7, I get scared because that team is so good in the sim right now with Wemby. It's just a terrible second and third quarters, but we had a good first quarter, so we're still alive, actually. We're only down by 5. Can we go on a run here at the end of the fourth quarter? Please? Oh my God, we kind of do. Please. I don't want to go to a game 7. Get it done. Get it done. Oh, we're up by 3. We'll hop in. All right, we're up by 3. Just don't mess this up, guys. Let me get the starters in. I'm going to watch this. I haven't watched the game in a minute. We're going to watch it. Let's go camera. No, it's 2 sides. Let's go there. Oh boy, I'm nervous because I don't feel good, man. So Wemby's in. I see AJ Mitchell is in. Peterson's in. Okay. Starting five's in besides Keontae. It's AJ Mitchell. And there, Peterson almost gets the steal. No. All right. He's guarding De'Aaron Fox. I mean, Peterson should be a good enough defender on him. Fox. No, we're right there. Great defense. Get the rebound. There we go, Peterson. That's what I'm talking about. Great defense there. Waste time. Time is on our side right now. No, that is the worst thing. Oh, that was like a no, yes. Why did he take it so early in the shot clock? I mean, it went in. Oh my God, Peterson. That was the worst shot ever, but it went in. So, okay. Fox is dancing long two. We can live with that. And he misses. Oh, that might be it. That might be it. AJ Mitchell going to the free throw line. Hell yeah, man. All right. I can't believe Peterson just knocked down that three. What? The conversations between Jaden Ivey and Wemby in the locker room have to be very, very interesting. Very philosophical. Very in depth, I would say. Probably on the same side as Peterson knocks on the first free throw. There we go. I can't believe he hit that three. I mean, I feel like if I took that shot, it was not going in. He knocks down both here. They're not even going to use a timeout. I mean, there's still a lot of time left. They kind of need a three. You're down by 8. You're down by 8. Fox is just dancing. I mean, let him get a 2. Don't get him an and 1. Oh, Keontae, what are you doing? What are you doing? All right, so we have Darren Peterson and Paolo Banchero as the conference finals MVPs. We ended up winning game 6 by 6 points. We scored 52 points in the fourth quarter. Peterson had 5 steals. Taking on Orlando. They've won multiple NBA Cups, or at least one. Oh, Dylan Betts, the younger brother of, is it Lauren Betts or Vora Betts? I think was recently drafted in the WNBA. We are, here in the NBA Finals. I don't know if I'm going to mess with this rotation right now. If we went down, oh my God. Oh my God. We only had to play Peterson 22 minutes. Don't tell me he got hurt. So Triple J fouled out. Mitchell fouled out. I'm a little nervous. Don't tell me Peterson got hurt. Oh my God. Well, on the bright side, we blew them out with him only playing 20 minutes, but God damn, 2K, that is a gut punch. All right, so I'm going to make AJ a shooting guard. He's going to replace Peterson in the rotation. So Peterson is out for the year with a hand fracture. Probably would have won Finals MVP. Let's go 20 to Boom J. Let's go 18 to Hamilton. Let's go 17 to McGowns. And I think we're going to get Jordan Page in there. He was pretty good throughout the regular season. He's going to get like 17 minutes a night as well. We're definitely going to up the Keontae minutes to 35. And we're going to up the AJ minutes to 28. Let's up the Marketing, Triple J, and Ace minutes. Game 2, we win. Okay. All right, we win by 12. Back-to-back double-digit victories. Can we win game 3? This is where I get scared because now they're at home for both these. We're without our best player. Game 4. Oh, baby, that is such a huge win. It wasn't even close. It wasn't even close. Do not blow a 3-1 lead in the finals. And we win in 5. There we go. Jaren Jackson Jr., Finals MVP, 20 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 3.8 stocks a night. His efficiency wasn't even that good, but the Jazz end up winning it all. So I think I'm going to do one more year. Why not? Because I would like to see if I can win it all with Darren Peterson in the lineup. It gets to be a very expensive team. I did lock up Darren Peterson, but I know that the second apron would be like, nope, you're not allowed to have this roster. I hope that's in 2K27. Do we have any random picks here? So the 2030 first round pick is a swap with the Lakers, and we end up getting number 1. Oh my God, you win it all and you get the number 1 pick. So we would have to give the Lakers the 30th pick here. I mean, is there just like a stud at the top? Eric Sloan. That's pretty cool. Like Jerry Sloan, right, is like the all-time coach of the Utah Jazz. So we could end up taking him. Which means Mernon could go. Never really got to develop him. So here you go. Lakers, you can have the 30th pick. So with the number 1 pick, I mean, let's just see how many games we can win next year. I mean, he's 20. Scott Connor, Burke Griffin could probably be better, but we're going to go Eric Sloan here with the number 1 pick out of A&M. Yeah, and he should probably be the best guy here. What's his name? Warren McGuire looks pretty good to the Spurs. So we'll sign him. We got Phil Kersey. We had Mr. Irrelevant. Boom J, welcome back. Page, welcome back. Mernon. I mean, 8 million's a lot, but welcome back, sure. I might as well just try to run this team back. We have really good depth. We can keep developing, Hamilton and those guys. The Bonds and Boozer did not get extended yet. Oh, we do have Keontae as a free agent. Do I bring back Keontae or do I just rip AJ Mitchell back on the minimum? I mean, let's see how many games we can win. We're still cap compliant to an extent, so let's do this. Let's just see if we can get all these guys back. Bang. Did Boozer and DeBonta go back? Yes, they did. I know Peterson might be hurt. He might be healthy. Damn, he stayed at a 91. Hamilton's up to an 83. Good to know. All right, so I think we're just going to roll out the same team, but the bench is so much fun of Hamilton, Sloan, and Boom J. Like, that's so much fun. And AJ Mitchell can get some minutes there. Like, Jordan Page is like going to kind of struggle to get some playing time going forward, but injuries will happen. I just wonder if we can go better than 73-9 this year. And Darren Peterson, NBA Cup MVP, I believe last year it was Triple J, and we are 27-1. 27-2. All right, so we are 49-3 at the deadline. I think that's good. We lost Ace Bailey for a little bit this year, but Isaiah Hamilton has gotten some much needed run time. This guy is really good. Probably would force our hand at one point. I just like that we have a lot of young talent. How is the #1 pick been? Eric Sloan, 11-7, 40% from 3. Oh yeah, we can live with that. And Peterson wins MVP. Cool. And we get Rookie of the Year. I wish we got more awards, but I'll take that. And we go 77-5. Peterson All-NBA first team. Do we get any all-defensive guys? Triple J is there as well. And we get all-rookie first team and Eric Sloan. So we actually, can I see? I wanted to see one thing here. I would have to go to my team's history. And then, I didn't know if it told you like who got their jersey numbered retired. Because I wonder if like Sloan, like if I went to, this is just me not really knowing, but making an educated guess. If I went to my team history and I see the 12-23, that has to be Sloan, right? Like that amount of wins. So Keontae the 1, Peterson, yeah, same starting 5. They want to play Isaiah Hamilton a lot. We're going to go 20 to Hamilton, 20 to Sloan. We're going to go 20 to Boom J. We could probably do like 15 to AJ Mitchell. We're good there. 14 more minutes here. Let's go 38 to Peterson. We can go 30 to Keontae. Let's go 32 to Markkinen, and let's go 33 to Ace. We're taking on the Thunder in round 1. I feel like we should beat them. We just went 77-5. I actually should check in my point differential this year as we sweep them. We're taking on the Rockets. I'm not sure if they still have Luka. Oh my God, 24-point differential. Ended the season on a 19-game winning streak. I showed you guys the stats, right? Well, either way, maybe I didn't. Because Markkinen and Ace both missed 40 games, and it did not matter. It did not matter. So yeah, Luka. Shout out to Zach LaVine still being good at 36, at least in 86 overall. Can we beat them? Ooh, no, Peterson. I want to win with you. Oh man. All right, Isaiah Hamilton. Do we want to put you in there? I mean, AJ's kind of banged up as well. All right, let's get Jordan Page in there. I don't know how long he's out for. Let's go 27 to Page, who barely played for us this year. A little bit more to these guys. And let's play Hamilton some more. How long is Peterson out for? Don't tell me it's for the rest of the playoffs. 1 to 2 weeks. Okay. Can we get past Houston without Peterson? We're up 3-0, and we're going to sweep them to go up against San Antonio again. Do we get Peterson back for the conference finals? Bang. There we go. All right. Pager out. We're going to go 20 there. We'll go back to like 32 for Bailey, and then let's go 30 there. And I want to go 39 to Peterson. So thank you guys for sweeping them. We're taking on San Antonio, who we beat in 6 last year. Who stepped up in the absence of Peterson? It was Markkinen. It was Keontae. Shout out to those guys. Taking on San Antonio. Harper, Fox, Vassell, Quaid, and Wemby. They have Ivy coming off the bench with Aiden. Oh my God, the philosophical conversations with these guys got to be crazy. Are they going to beat us? Ooh, we beat them in 6. Peterson and Banchero, conference finals MVPs, a rematch from last year. Can Peterson get his ring? We go up 2-0, 2-1, 2-2. 3-2 us. Are we going to a game 7? We are. All right. The video right here. No. Ace is hurt for game 7. All right. Get in there, Isaiah Hamilton. We could just go to an 8-man rotation for game 7. Like probably we'll do 20 there, 25 there. Let's go a little bit more to these guys. And yep, game 7 of the NBA finals. We are without Ace Bailey, unfortunately, who has right knee tendonitis. He's out for the season, although there's 1 game left. Here in the finals, Peterson's averaging 21. Ooh, I don't know. I guess Peterson would get finals MVP if we were to win. They have Walker Kessler. Did they have him last year? I don't think so. Maybe they did. All right, game 7. We outscored them by 12. We outscored them by 18. Okay, we're going to blow them out. Kind of anticlimactic game 7. Oh my God. We won by, what is that, 60 points? 60 on the dot. Peterson 32, Keontae 31, Jaren Jackson Jr. 28, and Finals MVP. Darren Peterson gets MVP and Finals MVP in the same season. He's on his 2025 Shea arc. He also got NBA Cup MVP. So yeah, hope you guys did enjoy. Let me know if you did by dropping a thumbs up. Let me know what you guys think about the Jazz future down below. Let me know what team you want to see me rebuild next. Catch y'all on the next one.